Hey guys, what's up? It's Mary, and today I thought I'll give you guys 21 lessons that I've learned in 21 years because it's my birthday coming up, and I thought I'll just keep up with the theme of doing this every year for my birthday. So yeah! The first thing that I learned is that I can't control the past. There's no point dwelling in it. So this lesson is very, very important because you can't change the past. So there's no point living in the past, like replaying whatever happened to you in the past. You should just accept and appreciate what happened in the past and just be ready to move forward and live in the now. Most importantly is to live in the present. Okay, so the second one is I'm not defined by my experiences. And think of experience as a way, it's like a learning opportunity. So don't ever think that you're a failure because you failed. It's just, that's the whole mentality, is just don't let the situations that have occurred in your life define who you are, because that's not the truth. It's just a small part of your life and you're gonna pick yourself up and you're gonna keep getting through this. Okay, so the next one is put passion into your action. Whatever you do, always make it passionate. Like find passion in whatever you're doing, like whether it's helping somebody, make it your passion, make it something enjoyable. Just keep striving and just keep being passionate about something, no matter what it is. Just put passion into your actions. Okay, so the next one is you can always change your attitude. And attitude is defined as the way we think or feel that affects our behavior. So we can always change our attitude towards situations. We can't control the situation, but we can change our reaction to it. So I think that's so important, and yeah, that's something I definitely learned this year a lot more. Okay, so the next one is to smile more, because I don't know, like just simply making the smiling like action, it just shifts your whole mood no matter what. Like you can never smile unhappily, if that makes sense. Like you can never smile and be angry at the same time. Like even if you fake smile, you still smile and it's just still happy. Like I can never be mad at somebody and then they make me laugh and I'm just like, why'd you do that? I was mad at you. But see, because you laughed and you smiled, your whole mood changes. So smile more. The next one is to prioritize yourself. Mental health is super, super duper important. Make sure if you are feeling overwhelmed, go see somebody about it or just take time off for yourself. Prioritize you, because at the end of the day, you're only left with yourself and you need to make sure that you're healthy and you need to make sure that your mindset is in the right place. So the next one is stop trying to plan days to catch up with friends if they don't put in the effort to make plans with you. Now, this seems really, really harsh, but it's the truth. Like, don't go out of your way to maintain a friendship with someone if they don't put in the work too, because any relationship, it's a two-way effort. Like, if the person doesn't put effort in, it's not worth you always going above and beyond, because that will tire you out and that will literally drain you so much. And that's not to say that, yes, that other person may be like busy with their plans and stuff like that. Don't make excuses for that. If they want to hang out with you, they will make some time to see you within their busy schedule. So don't ever make excuses for the other person too. So I guess that's like 2 advice in 1. Yeah, okay. Cool. Moving on. The next one is actually so similar to the previous one, which was don't waste your time on people that don't make time for you. Let me say it again. Don't waste time on people who don't make time for you, because you are a priority and the right people would realize that and know your value, like understand your value. And also you should know your worth too. So if somebody ain't giving you time, they don't deserve your time. If somebody ain't giving you their time, they're not worth your time. I'm hoping that made sense. Okay. Number 9 is discover more music, because the world is filled with amazing and beautiful things. Music, there are so many new songs coming out. Just put it on your horizons and listen to different types of music. Even if it's something that you wouldn't think you're into, do it. Life's great. Number 10 is focus on how you love, not how you are loved. Focus on how you give and not what you can get. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's basically focusing on how to show love to other people. Don't worry about receiving love. I mean, receiving love is great, but like more of spreading love is more important. And focus on what you can give to others. Even if people don't give you something in return, don't ever expect that. Don't go into the mentality of giving someone and expecting them to give you something back in return. Don't ever think like that. It's not a good mindset. Focus more on how you show love and not focusing on how you are loved. And focus on how you give and not how you receive. Number 11 is things don't always go to plan. You gotta remember that. Nothing goes to plan. Like, you can plan all you want. There are gonna be things in the environment or whatever it is that are gonna completely throw you off guard. So have a bit of spontaneity and make sure that you can adapt to whatever happens and whatever change can occur. So yeah, things don't always go to plan. I'm sorry to break it to you, but it's the truth. Okay. So the next one is self-confidence is knowing you'll be stronger and bigger than you are right now. That is something so beautiful, and I feel like I should make a whole video about being self-confident. But yeah, like knowing that you're gonna become this amazing, beautiful person is just beautiful. It really is. And self-confidence is something you're gonna continuously work on, because I was not the same person as I was yesterday. I've grown, I've changed, I've developed into being a better person, a better version of myself than I was yesterday. Cool. Now this is the next one, which is number 13, which is something it's gonna like, I don't want to say it's gonna be anything, but like, it's gonna surprise you. And it's also you're gonna argue with me with this one, but perfection is not a human quality. Just saying. We're not born to be perfect. I do like things to be in a particular like order, so it's like perfection in that sense, but it's not a human quality. You were not born to be perfect. You were born to make mistakes. You were born to just have fun and yeah, just live life a little. You don't have to be perfect at everything. Even though I know you want to, you don't have to be perfect. Okay. The next one is be authentic. And if something doesn't feel right to you, then don't do it. Don't cave into peer pressure. Don't let others dictate your actions as well, because be authentic. Just be true to who you are. If you're not comfortable doing something, speak up. Say that you're not comfortable doing it. If the people around you are pressuring you, they're not the right people. You should be surrounded by people who support and love you no matter what. So yeah, always be authentic, even though it may sometimes be a struggle. Just be yourself. Just be authentic. Because trust me, that's the way to go. You'll find people who like you for being authentic. Like, you'll find people who like your authentic self. Don't try to manipulate or change who you are to suit the needs of others. Cool. So, okay. There's the next one that I really, really loved. I think I got this from a TED Talk. Don't remember which one, but I got this from a TED Talk. There are 3 types of love that are important. Self-love, relationship love, and community love. And I just think that's so beautiful that self-love is super duper important. Community love is also really good. That's like the community that you build yourself around. And the relationship kind of love, which is something that I guess everybody desires at one point or another. I did a whole video about this, and I'm gonna say it again because I really did learn this lesson this year. Words are important, and so you gotta choose them carefully. And words reflect who you are as a person. That is pure gold. Like, you really have to think about the words you choose to say to people, because they make an impact. Words are powerful. They are a reflection of who you are. It's so powerful. Like, oof. Okay. Now this is something, I'm pretty sure I got this from like some YouTuber's video or something. I think it was Corey LeBear that said this, but I just thought it was amazing. He said, it's better to say oh no than say what if in situations. So it's like saying how it's better to go through with whatever decision you make and be like, oh no, oh well, it didn't work out, than hypothesize or like imagine, what if I actually did it? If you're thinking of what if, change it to doing it and then saying, oh no, it didn't work out. It's better to live without regrets, I guess. Okay, so the next one is, don't sweat yourself over the small stuff. It's small stuff. It's literally all it is. I need this lesson a lot because I keep forgetting that, because I overthink things, I forget that the thing that I'm stressing about is just literally a small thing. That it's literally small stuff. So there's no point sweating over it because you're gonna give yourself acne or you're gonna give yourself some stress that you don't need in your life. Cool. So the next one is, I really love this lesson that I learned. Sorry, I'm like crossing my legs. Okay, so the next one is, see everything as an opportunity rather than a pain or a threat. It would change the way you react to things. Freedom to respond. Yes, freedom to respond. And it brings you a lot of opportunities. Like, who doesn't want opportunities? So say yes more and also say no to things that you're not comfortable with. Remember, only you know what you're comfortable with and what you're uncomfortable with. But treat everything as an opportunity to learn, because ultimately we're all learners. We all want to learn something. So say yes to every opportunity to learn. Okay, so the next one is, listen in order to understand the person you're interacting with. Communication is super duper duper important, so you gotta listen to what somebody has to say, because their opinions matter, your opinions matter. So yeah, those are all the 21 lessons that I've learned this year. Obviously I've learned more lessons, but those are just the ones I've written down. But yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I hope you guys all continue to be amazing, beautiful people, because you are. And like I said, if anybody ever tells you otherwise, screw them. Literally, screw them. Oh, what I did want to point out is when I said don't do things you're uncomfortable with, I also want you to do things that you're uncomfortable with in order for you to expand your comfort zone. But that's like another story I'll talk about one day. But when I say uncomfortable, like the uncomfortable feeling is also, I guess, it depends on what the uncomfortable feeling is. And also it depends on the situation. Basically, take all my advice that I'm giving to you and all the lessons I've learned. It depends on the situation. But yeah, it just depends on the situation for some of these advice. I do want you guys to strive to be uncomfortable as well. But I feel like another video is where I can address everything, because I feel like I'm contradicting myself. This is me overthinking and overanalyzing everything I just said. Brilliant. Anyway, that wraps up this week's video. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment down below anything you guys want me to do in the near future, and I hope you guys all have a blessed, wonderful, and amazing week. And remember, I love you and you're beautiful.